The mission today: change the rear engine mount on a Hyundai I30 2008. Let's get into this. I supported the engine using a floor jack near the engine mount assembly. I grabbed my 14mm socket to remove the bolts. Hey, quick tip: the short bolts are for the front and the long ones are for the rear. Now, here is where things get a little tricky. I'm sorry, but I didn't record this part. In order to remove the bolt on top of the bracket, you will need an extension that goes behind the engine mount. But before you can do that, you need to remove the bolts of the engine mount and create some space. So you need to tilt the engine mount, and this is very important.
Make room for the bracket and the engine mount because it doesn't fit underneath. See, this is absolutely terrible. Very bad, actually, very bad. So in order to remove this, you definitely need to remove the bracket. This bracket has 4 bolts, something like that. This goes like this, and it's necessary to remove this because there's no room for this. This is really hard to achieve. Let's see who is going to be putting back, because I think it's going to be really hard to torque. So comparing side to side, it's exactly the same. Just the bushing is obviously in good shape. So let's do the installation.
And here is where I made a mistake. I should have used the same method that I used to remove the bolts on top of the bracket, using an extension from behind the engine mount. But instead of that, I attached the bracket with the engine mount, and it was impossible for me to separate the engine mount and the bracket once it was attached. So I had to do it from the engine bay, and it was really hard. So I strongly recommend that you start with this bolt from behind the engine mount. Okay, humans, end of mission. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.